All right, so now we're gonna do the wall press. Okay, so the wall press is really good at engaging the core, stabilizing, embracing the spine, and also opening up the shoulders. So in order to do this, you're gonna need a wall that gives you enough distance to be able to spread your arms out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your feet, your heels, I should say, maybe about 6 inches or so from the wall, maybe a foot. Okay, and then you're gonna have your butt against the wall, your back against the wall, and then that knot on the back of your skull, right, against the wall as well. So you're kind of in this double chin position. You're gonna bring your elbows up level with your shoulders, okay? And then you're gonna put the back of your hands against the wall, okay? Now, just this position, you might already notice tightness in your low back, tightness in your shoulders, or maybe your neck or chest. And so that's very normal. So we're trying to open all this up. Now, if your wrist can't get to the wall, what that means is that your shoulder mobility and your shoulder range of motion is very, very limited. So over time, we want to see that that gets closer and closer to flat against the wall. Okay, so in this position here, right, butt is against the wall, back's on the wall, my chin is tucked, my head's against the wall, my elbows and the back of my hands are against the wall. And what I'm gonna do is that curve, that natural curve of my back, I'm gonna flatten it against the wall as hard as I can. I'm gonna smash and hold that tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax, okay? So whenever we're flattening, we're taking that natural curve where we could probably stick our hand through, and we're flattening as hard as we can against the wall so that there's no space. So if you would think that if you put a dowel rod behind your back, you would be smashing against that dowel rod and holding it in place. So we're gonna do that again. So butt against the wall, back against the wall, elbows, back of the head, back of the hands, okay? This is our starting position. Now we're gonna flatten against the wall as hard as we can. So we're rotating our pelvis forward, right? So we're bringing that pelvis forward while maintaining all those points of contact. So what are those points of contact? Butt, back of the head, elbows, back of the hands, okay? Rotate the pelvis, flatten against the wall, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, okay? We're gonna do that one more time. All points of contact against the wall, flatten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over time, what we should see is that this becomes more and more fluid. You're able to get closer and closer to the wall and eventually be able to pull your heels closer to the wall. Because as we pull your heels closer, it's gonna get a little bit more difficult. But the more we can do that and gain that, the better your connectivity to your hips, your core stability, and your shoulder stability.